Hello and welcome to. It's not really a tutorial. It's like a bit of an update from my review, I guess. I've been playing it quite a lot and I haven't won one game yet. This is the closest I've come to winning. I'm day 110. I've got 150 days until I've won, but I seem to have done quite a lot better. I've learned a lot in the hours that I've played it, and I've been having fun playing it. Yeah, it's good. In the review, I didn't want to spoil it for anyone, but this is obviously different. I can, I can spoil the game for you. Well, I'm not going to spoil the game, but I'm going to let a few of its little secrets out that you won't know unless you've played it. You get these wonders that you can build, and this is one of them. It seems to create food basically, and then there's another one that reveals the whole map, and that's attached to my main base building here. And what that's done, it's revealed the whole map to me. I've got the game paused at the moment. There's been quite a lot of zombie attacks, and they do seem to be attacking in the same kind of places more often than not. But I've got the base secured. I've had a couple of mistakes, and to be honest with you, it's a good job. If you look carefully, I've got double walls, not just doubled like they're double thickness. I've got 2 layers of walls. This is like a great big Gatling gun. It's called the Executor. That really tears into them, and I've prioritised it to highest level. In fact, everything's prioritised to highest level, which maybe that's not the best idea, because when they turn up, there's quite a lot of them. And this is on the easiest of the easiest setting. I'm only going to get 3% of my total score. What I've found that I have done that's led to disaster more often than not is you can see you've got resource piles all over the place, and you've got the wood and the fishing areas. I'm always trying to balance how much sort of area I've got, how much real estate. If if you're American, you call it real estate, don't you? How much actual area I've got to gather my resources. So you're forever thinking, oh, shall I expand a bit, or shall I start walling it off now? And it's that balance, of walling part of your base off, or your settlement off, and expanding. And that's quite a hard balance for me, because I get kind of greedy. I'm always thinking about the next resource or the next sort of upgrade. I've done a lot of the upgrades. This has got some upgrades yet to do. What shall I upgrade now? Advanced quarry. I'll go for advanced quarry. It's still paused, by the way. There does seem to be some. I'd say it's a bug, and I'll show you it here. Hang on. Where's my army, guys? You see, the good thing about this is really like a PC game. I've got a control group. You can see it here, and that's group 1. There's 41 sort of troops in it. And if I've got that's on button 1 basically. So if I double click on my keyboard, press the key twice, it just zooms straight to them. So I could be looking around here, and I can think, where I need to find them. And I can either select them and then order them to come here, or I can double select them so I can see where they are, or double press the 1 key. It could be any key. It's keys 1 to 8. So when you want to make a control group, I could say make half, just that amount, and I could make, like, I'm pressing control and key number 3 now, And that's made a third control group. The only thing I don't know is how to dismiss them. But I don't suppose that matters. You just make another group, don't you? A lot of my houses have been upgraded from they started off as tents, and I've slowly upgraded them. It does take time. It does take time to do all these things. But the bug I've seemed to have found, or something that just doesn't look right to me, is I'll grab this lot here and I'll unpause it. You see little workers that you've got here. They won't pass through the gates. Even when I've only got single gates, they still won't do it, by the way. They will when my army turns up, or the troops turn up. Now you see them, they're moving across, and now they'll come through now, and that just doesn't seem right to me. Them gates should open and close for anybody, not just the army. Anyway, because this game has this Iron Man mode, for whatever reason, best known to themselves, they've done it that way. I don't like that sort of thing. I like to do the save it and then I can do a what if type of a thing. If I want to do a what if kind of thing, I can do a what if kind of thing. Oh, by the way, before I forget, these people being trapped here, these citizens doesn't seem to make any difference to whether your base functions or not. I think they're just for show. The zombies never attack them. It doesn't seem to make any difference that they get trapped. I've still got that voice on telling me things, because you definitely need that. You definitely need to know when you're under attack, because it'll flash up on the map like a little red box, but then it'll go off. It doesn't stay constantly on, and it'll tell you where your walls or your buildings are getting attacked. But because of the nature of the view that you get, it can be hard to find out. Last night when I was playing this game last night, and all the units had like health bars above them, and I must have pressed something to make that happen, but I've no idea what it was. If you press the F, this is one thing that I found doesn't work. If you press the F4 button, I'll just go to game menu and go to help. Then we go to keyboard. It says F4 toggles between flat and normal map mode. It's right there. That doesn't work. So I'm pressing. I'll go back to game. I'm gonna press the F4. Well, that's now doing something that it wasn't doing last night. That wasn't doing that last night. But that's showing you. Is it showing? I don't really know what that's showing you. Apart from forested areas, is it? Yeah, forested areas. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at this a bit more. I've never seen it do that before. I wonder what if other keys do something. No, I've just pressed the other ones there. Well, anyway, it's running now. All that I have to now do is build up my forces a bit more, I guess. I've got to survive to day 150, and we're up to halfway through day 112. I'm going to be drinking me tea while I'm playing this as well. Oops, I just hit my microphone. Boom, thingamy. Also, I've no idea how long this video is going to be, because sorry about that. Because, like I say, it's the Iron Man mode, and I have no idea what's going to happen. I might have made a mistake. Like, what did I do last night that I almost lost my base? I'd been attacked and lost a section of wall. I think it was in this area here. And then I'd been so busy repairing all the other stuff. The repair's pretty easy. But I got so sidetracked that I didn't realise one or two sections of walls just left a gap here. Anyway, consequently, the next attack, I brought my troops down to this area. and one came and sneaked round here and started attacking all this stuff. These little things weren't here at that time. They started attacking this area, and I just got my bow and arrow people, my archers, because they're the fastest units in this area, just in time to sort of quell the tidal wave that we're about to come across. I've got 3 bases made up now that I can make troops from, but I don't have enough workers, so it's time to make some more houses basically. So I'm just gonna check on my tech level. Advanced farm radar. No, I don't want that. Yeah, I'm gonna want that though. So I'll just build a few more houses, stone houses. Also, as well, that I didn't realise is, see, I've got them all crowded here. I've actually had to make streets, leave gaps, because I didn't realise I were actually blocking the blooming map off, and that created me some problems where I couldn't get my troops from one side of the map to other, and consequently ended up, I was getting attacked here, say, for argument's sake, and I couldn't get my troops to go that way. They had to go all the way around the flipping map to get here. By the time that had happened, it was too late. I'd lost too many buildings, and then there was a tidal wave of undead. So I'm doing this near these rocks because it's not going to make any real difference to whether people can walk past them or not. So I've started doing them in little blocks now, leaving gaps between them on a regular. Not enough resources. What have I run out of? I don't know. Why did it say I've not got enough resources? Oh, it's energy. Yeah, you'd always, if it's not one thing, it's another thing. I mean, that voice can get a bit annoying, but it's essential, I've found so far. And I've been playing it over a week now, and it's really come in handy. So I'll build, hang on, I'll build some energy buildings. Come on. Actually, I can upgrade some of these I've already got. So I've double left clicked on that one, and it's brought up 16 of them. And now I can upgrade to advanced mill. I probably won't have the necessary resources, so they probably won't all get upgraded. That noise was, I built a tavern, and some mercenaries have probably turned up there. There they are. I've also built some here that makes all my units veteran. This thing here, Academy of the Immortals, or Academy of Immortals. So the tavern you get mercenaries from, but they cost you gold, but you get them straight away. It still costs you population as well, so I'm not really sure what the point of them is, because I can make them. You know, I can make them a lot cheaper than I can buy them, so it's just a little bit pointless. Unless something turns up that I can't get there. I don't know about how that's going to work, but it may do at some stage. So each click of these now should make... Yeah, I can't kill anymore. So that should be 15 getting made in each one of these soldier centres. And I've got all the waypoints going to this little place here. I mean, this is so standard PC strategy game. It's very familiar. I played quite a lot of strategy games on PC, right from Command and Conquer through to Total Annihilation and some of the sort of space games that we've played, or that I've played over years, and even XCOM. Some of the XCOMs were always good on the PC. My favourite were XCOM Apocalypse. You could do literally anything on that game. You had so much freedom.
Reporting for duty.
You could win it any way you wanted. And you could launch raids on your enemies, your human enemies, that is, because they would be in league with aliens, and yeah, it was good. Really enjoyed it. Now, I don't know, is that that's a stone house? Are they all stone houses? Because that means they're fully upgraded. If they are, yep. I need oil. Oh, I need oil, don't I?
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I've made an oil thing. The little oil patches here. It'll be 12 barrels per turn. I've got another one somewhere.
A horde of infected are on their way. They are approaching from the west.
Right, the horde of infected approaching from the west now. And they will show up on the map. Even when it's all blacked out, they still show up on the map. So it does give you some... On the mini-map here at the side is what I'm talking about. It does give you a good idea of where to go. Right, now where's me?
The infernal calls to me. I know your darkest thoughts.
All the ambient goes as well.
My blood boy.
The ambient music and that goes. I don't know why they've got music on it. I'd just prefer, the sound effects like the wolves howling and the wind and stuff like that, but that's not how they've done it. Right. See, it's saying here I've paused it, by the way. There's 2 hours, that's 2 game hours, until the horde sort of like make themselves known. Now I'll get a better idea of where to put my troops in that, but I'm quite confident that that'll be alright. So I've got some good defences set up. Oh, it's starting to pause a little bit. It did that other night. Every now and then it'll just pause. Here we are. The right here, look. It looks like they're heading for that section that they got through last time. I don't have a big gun there. I could really have done with building one there. I wonder if I'll be able to... It probably won't build in time, but it might help a bit. That's just in case they get in. They're very good, them. Very good. But as you can see, there's quite a lot of these things.
Tell me.
They're supposed to be in that tower now. I'm going to put them on.
The infernal calls to me. Done.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, it's straight onto the buildings.
Attention. Building completed.
So we've got guys in these towers. So when they turn up, there's quite a lot of them, isn't there? I mean, it's my guys can shoot through the wall as well. It's a bit stupid. See, they've got through one section. Your walls will only protect you so much, you see. Saving game state, and oh, that reminds me as well. You got to keep moving the Xbox controller, otherwise you get a disconnect. And it sort of throws you to menu. Right. So this is the auto repair system. It's very good. If you've got the resources, it tells you repair all. You can just click on this, left click on this, and it starts repairing all them sections of wall if they're still standing. But here's a Tesla thing. What do you call it? The Tesla tower that does the energy. Makes it connect to all the other ones. And now if I press it again, because that's now fixed, it should do the quarry, which it is doing. And so I need to replace a piece of wall here, don't I? I'm not using keyboard as much because my microphone's in way. So I mean, that was my microphone getting hit by my cup. So I'm up to day 119 now. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. They'll probably go for wall, won't they? That could help a bit. I've walled them workers in, they're never getting out. Evil. The map's quite big, but this is the only map I've played on because I've got to beat this one before I can get on the other one, or on the other ones rather. I need to get rid of that bit of wall. I don't need to, but I'm gonna. I just drew one by accident because I wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah, that's what. Bulldoze it down. This seems to be. There's a limit as well. I've discovered a limit on how far you can have your base. You see what extent? Like extend it there a little. Another little attack going on now, but they don't stand a chance. That's the
colony is under attack.
see up here. That's what I mean, right there.
Respecting our buildings.
I think I've got things up there to deal with them. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I've had fun playing this. I've got quite a lot of hours in it now, but I've more or less got all the perimeter. It's got some form of defence on it. Before that, it's a nightmare because you're running your troops from one section to other, and as you can see, the base is actually quite big. You know, running from one side to another. I think I'll put these in the tower over here that I just spotted. Yeah, that one. There's nobody in that. And also, let me have a look at the walls. Yeah, I think I've lost some wall there before, and I'd forgotten about it. Can't have the walls more than too wide, you see. It does make a bit of a mistake every now and then though, because like there, that's like 3 deep now in one place, but it'll do. Sniper. snipers, where are they? Quite expensive snipers. I've only got one worker left, so it's time to make some more. I've got 193 food, so that's alright, but I'll make some more houses to make some more workers. I don't know if there's a cap on how many on what you could, how many things you can have, but if there is, I haven't found it yet.
Sniper is ready.
Now why can't I build any more? What's the problem? Food. Need more food. Let me see what my tech's doing. I don't need the radar.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Lightning Spire. New structure.
Attention.
Lightning Spire. This potential structure reaches towards the sky, capturing the energy of lightning for the colony. In addition, it extends a power supply, acting as a huge Tesla tower. Not enough resources.
Sniper is ready.
Only sort of 27 more days left now. They go quite fast. There's no way you're playing this without oh, that's that Atlas Transmutator, the one no one knows how it works, but this extraordinary and smoky metal spawn is capable of transforming common materials into precious oil. Yes, precious. I'll have the spiky electric tower though instead. I need more food, don't I? That's what I was supposed to be doing. I got sidetracked with my advanced farms here. So you do it on grasslands. If you do it on this brown, you get a lot. You don't get much. In fact, you don't get anything. Lot. You only get it when it's on the green. Not enough resources. See, there's these forests, they're still not exploiting them, but I said I've got enough wood, you see. No point in building stuff just for the sake of it. Mind you, I've got a market, so it sells off an excess. Yeah, energy's low again.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Still researching that. I need to build energy building now. Just have another one here. Don't want them all too close to each other, just in case the zombies get in and lose everything. Mind you, to be honest with you, if they're in, you normally, unless you've got a lot of soldiers, you're probably doomed. Especially if they get somewhere like here, it just cascades like a tsunami. I have to wait for the energy. Oops. See, there's my cup on the microphone.
Technology research finished.
New building available, the Lightning Spire. It's probably a bit late in the game to have that though. A lot of these technologies, I didn't know they existed because I've never done so well. This is the best I've done. And I suspect I could end up, you know,
Building completed.
My rifle is
doomed.
ready.
Attention. Building
I
completed.
found somewhere to put this guy, didn't I? Hang on. Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. I need a bit more protection over here.
Just give me something to shoot. Roger that.
Oh, look at that! There's a gap there. I've not even seen it. All this time, there's been a gap there all that time, and I've not even spotted it. Before I wall it in, I'll just see if it is a gap. Actually, I'm sure it is. Just wait till my snipers get over there. It's a good job them zombies are stupid.
Last
Get
night I
rid of his
dreamt
snipers.
planes
See if you can.
exploding.
See if you can.
Yeah.
See if you can actually go in there. I'd rather have when you click on something, I'd rather have them just saying yeah, rather than the stupid comments that come out with all the time.
Like a snake.
But that's just, you know, personal preference. Yeah, look, I've left a gap there all that time. I hadn't noticed it. That's the thing about this. It's so easy to do that. I don't know how long this game's lasted, but it's long enough to have seen that. If you know what I mean. Give them something out there to chew on. We'll leave a little gap just in case.
I need to kill something. Death, lovely death.
It's like that, you know, that just stupid comments.
My rifle is ready.
I'm wondering if that's a bit vulnerable up here as well. Probably is, actually. It's not good building something when... Oh, I haven't tried them yet. I don't know how good they are. Never used them. Yeah, there's a little bit of frame rate drop now the base has got big. Not too bad, but it's detectable. Yeah, if they're getting up, I'd probably be glad that stuff's there, won't I?
Attention. Building completed.
Wrong one. See, I keep forgetting to build army.
Building completed.
I've got a wonder to build as well. farms. Upgrading. Upgrading.
Attention.
So I've got 385 at the moment. I've got 54 workers available. Control the disconnected. At least it pauses when I do this. Did actually crash the game once that. Well, it didn't crash it. I had to go back. I had to leave the game and come back. But it somehow saved itself. I keep hitting.
Building completed.
I keep hitting the mic stand. I'm not sure how much longer this is going to take. I'm already 30 minutes into this and it's only day 128.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Oh, I might split into two. Because if I'm going to do it, I want at least the blooming end of it on. That's the whole point of it. Let's see how it goes.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Got these stupid Lucifer things. Well, stupid name anyway. These things. And the flamethrowers, but you can't flamethrower through the wall, so you got to stand him in the middle of the horde. It's not a very good idea because there's quite a lot of them, and they don't tend to live very long.
My bow and arrows are ready.
I guess there's a good reason why you can. It's about as far as I can go here with the. Wonder what this does. This wonder. I've got this wonder. Needs 60
My bow
workers.
and arrows are
How
ready.
many have I got? 54. Right, I'll make some more housing. We'll see what that actually does. Energy again. And I did put them shock towers up, didn't I? That's probably gonna hurt the energy in there. Now I'm gonna have to build a lot more houses just to make up. This is how it goes, isn't it? And I'll just do this, and then you end up building an half at base just to do one silly little thing. Yeah, I can't upgrade them either. It's a very interesting game, and it's nice to play a game like this. I used to love games like this on PC, and I'm glad that
Building completed.
that we're starting to get games like this on the console now. It's hard like I'd have liked Stellaris to be a proper port of the PC with these kind of controls, with the mouse and the keyboard. Like they're supposed to be, you know, on the hang on, I think, what do I press? Is it control? Hang on. No, cancel. If I press control and then click it, yeah, it selects all of them on the map, that's it. Control and then left click, select them all. Upgrading my quarries. see these. No, I better move the controller. These are using wood. They're using wood. So I'll probably now I'm going to have to build some sawmills. You never see it built. You can't upgrade the sawmill, which is a bit weird. Oh, I never finished putting oil things down, did I? Don't know if I'm actually going to need oil. The gold supplies seems to have, mind you, I've just used quite a lot on there. I think what I'll do, let me see just how far I'm into this. This is 42 minutes already, so there's no way I'm going to get to end. I don't want it to be too long. I'll do another one, and so that at least I'll have end on it. So if you've watched this, then thanks very much for watching. But I want to get the end on and do that. It'd be nice to actually get a win. Right. I'll see you in the next one.